Beautiful day. It is November 20th, 2020, and it is currently 3:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am Marissa, also known as Miss Black, and this is our overview for our EBT report for today. I want to start out by giving a quick word here. Thank you, Lord, for reminding me today of the ways you've met my needs in the past, reassuring my heart of your constant love and faithfulness. I believe that's a great word to start out for today, being as though we have a lot transpiring in the world around us, a lot of different changes and new concepts, ideas, and ways of living being implemented every day. So we want to make sure that we're keeping our eyes open and paying attention to what's going on, because we don't want to wake up one day like, hold up, when did y'all do that? What, huh? We don't want those situations, so stay informed. And that's where I'm here to do my part with the EBT report. This is our weekend report. And today it was headlining with our Supreme Commander of NFAC, Grandmaster Jay, with the Morning Mental. We had a part 1 and part 2 titled, What You Really Want. It was jam-packed with a lot of great information that is present this time. We addressed things of the sort of vaccines, because that is a trending topic at this time, and one that we should very well be paying attention to. So I like to make sure I get my information for people who deal with facts over feelings, and that is exactly what our grand leader does. And we appreciate him for all that he does, because he puts up with a lot, on behalf of what he does. So, make sure you take the time to get the facts, in the Morning Mental, and check that out. Also, we had some great new music come out. We got Recession 2 from Jeezy and Good News from Megan Thee Stallion. So that's dope, hip hop, 2 in one day. I have checked out the Recession 2. I let it ride this morning, and I can say I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to, sitting with it for a little bit, because, it took me back a little bit. When he made the Recession 2008, I was, a young adult, about 21, just moved to Atlanta, and, the recession hit. So I was most definitely affected by that. And it challenged me to, mature very quickly. So I'm grateful for the experiences that I got, and just seeing, how Jeezy has evolved so much over the last decade, and growing, evolving from his experiences, and creating another project that he's displayed that beautifully. He also did an interview this morning with the Breakfast Club. Some of the things that were highlighted was the feud with him and Gucci Mane, of course. Black Men Healing. He talked about his album and a lot of other dope things. One of the things that stood out to me was the real estate conversation. A lot of people look at him for, his past in the streets, and everybody loved him in the hood for thug motivation and for his music, but, we don't get as much information on the business side of it. Jeezy is indeed a businessman, and I respect him for what he does, how he moves, how he presents himself, what he's doing for the culture, on all levels. I appreciated listening to the interview and that he did with the Breakfast Club, in which he addressed his purpose, or the reason in which he went into that situation, to kind of make amends and make peace, not only for, him or Gucci Mane, but for the culture, for the kids that are coming up behind them, that listen to their music and are out here, living that lifestyle when it's not even that deep. So I was grateful that that was addressed amongst many other things. So shout out to Jeezy for that. I haven't checked out the Good News with Megan Thee Stallion. I plan to take my time with that tonight when I'm doing some yoga. I'm gonna leave that for after dark hours and really ride with it. And I'll give a review on that later. If you have not yet done so, I encourage you to follow Patrons, so you will get these daily updates of our EBT report. I would like for you all to join me and start engaging, leave your reviews and, opinions, respectfully, of course, of the different material that is shared. I would love to hear your perspective. Also, we had an article from California bans 24 toxic chemicals found in beauty products from B.eautiful. I encourage you to check that out, especially if you're a woman that's in cosmetics, you wear makeup, it's just good to know certain things, We have kids speaking up for the environment. We should listen. That was from TED. And we actually have the Revolt TV, Gucci Mane and Jeezy battle head-to-head versus. So if you missed it, we have the direct link for that, the original. And to wrap it up from Revolt Black News today, we had Keisha Lance Bottoms on Georgia turning blue for Biden and the upcoming runoffs as the headlines. This is a source that you can trust for news, entertainment, opportunities, resources, and events grounded and rooted in shifting the culture forward. To stay informed and inspired, save the master key. All right, so that was our overview. Look out tomorrow for our Experience Black drop. That's where we're pretty much going to headline, beauty. It's more catering to the ladies. But of course, anyone who appreciates, the beautiful looks always created kindly part of things, then I encourage you to, look out for that. All right, so we're going to get into today's reading. I decided that we're going to do a balanced perspective. All right, so this is your first time checking out one of my energy readings. This is our Soul's Journey lesson deck, in which I gain a masculine and feminine perspective of our current lessons or obstacles or challenges that we're overcoming, we're facing, we're working through, all that fun stuff. So we get 2 cards. The first one is the masculine energy, and the second is our feminine energy. You can look at that as the masculine and feminine energy within you, or if you are in a partnership, a relationship, married, a divine union, then you can look at it like you and your partner, because you would be mirroring one another. I trust, hope, and pray all is well with you, that love is being experienced and embraced in every area of your life, that we're remembering it all goes back to love, because we know that it's either love and hate or love and fear. At the end of the day, love is a higher vibration. Let's see. Y'all saw that. Love is our masculine energy for today. And the affirmation is, I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Seeing the good in all things. Every situation, has at least 2 perspectives, We all can be looking at the same thing and see something different. That's our perspective, our perception, our outlook, what we see. And that is formulated off of our belief systems, our, things that we've been taught in school and, religion, and our families at home and our neighborhoods and in school, wherever, we learn things from. So those are the things that shape our reality, the way that, we see things. And if you're in an environment that lacks love, an environment that is toxic, unhealthy, that produces, low vibrational experiences or emotions like anger and, sadness, then those are things out of alignment with love. Those are things that are on the opposite end of love. So we want to find a way to work through our low vibrational situations to always bring us back to love. It's not always, possible to embody, embrace, experience, and feel love in all situations. That's obvious. However, we want to get as close to that feeling as possible. because the further away we are from it, the further away we are from the divine wisdom, divine knowledge, the source, Most High God, the Creator, the Alpha and the Omega. All things created and in alignment with good. All right, our feminine energy is dealing with judgment. And the affirmation is, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. All right. And growth is on the bottom of the deck. So that is a good thing. We're currently in a state of growing, evolving, looking at our past experiences with judgment and, assessing them, taking inventory, seeing how we can learn and grow and evolve from them. But right now we're going to talk about masculine energy and his love. You are love. It is your inherent vibration. The obstacle and challenges of the physical dimension attempt to trick you into thinking that there are other ways to view life. But there is only one way that is natural to your being, love. This card simply reminds you that your soul is made of God's pure divine vibrational force of love, and that you need to bring this awareness to bear on every aspect of your life and being. Love is a healing energy. All anxiety and drama cannot exist in the aura of love. Most souls have come back upon this earth to learn, accept, and utilize this harmonic force and to see its effect upon their lives. It is your time to remind others of the strength of their own power of God and assist them in knowing fully that love is the most powerful element in the universe. It builds, fortifies, and strengthens even the most lost person. When we live in the power of love, then and only then will we know truth. True love is the spiritual link between us and God. It will guide our footsteps through the conflicts of the natural world and will cleanse our hearts of unwanted facets of the human personality. All right. I said that. Judgment for our feminine energy. All right. We are all spirit. We are all the same. It's only the roles we have chosen to play here on earth that make us seem different. The biggest lesson you have chosen to learn is to love. Back at love. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it is, let me read that again. There are so many situations in this physical dimension that it is possible to incarnate into, but the core lesson is to look past these illusions and see yourself in everyone. Each soul has chosen its own struggles, and your task is not to judge how someone goes about overcoming these obstacles, but to assist that soul. Spirit has given you the tools of compassion and empathy to help you see through the eyes of those who appear different. Your ego has taught you that making other people feel insignificant or inferior will allow you to feel better about yourself. That is an illusion. By diminishing others, you diminish yourself. Always learn to follow the golden rule. I will treat others as I would like to be treated. Everyone in your life is here to teach you something about yourself. Accept the lesson with love and understanding. So everything it's all love. It's all about love. If you have not yet, because most likely you have not yet, go follow me on Twitter. My page is all love 444. All right? Because it's all about love, judgment, When you see someone else, that other person is just a mirror showing you something about yourself, especially if what they do or say triggers you or causes you to feel something, something, whether that something be, hate, annoyance, disturbed or, whatever